thought I'd do an unedited video of something I made Saturday, since I haven't posted anything in a while. And I'll speak loud because this thing makes a sound. But basically, my brother-in-law is getting married in a few weeks, and they want these discs for like a centerpiece. Maybe put some flowers on a vase or something. And our tree died last year, unfortunately, and he saw this stump laying at our house, and I figured, hey, you know what? I could probably rig something up to cut these slices. And so basically this is just a saw blade from Home Depot. I took a DeWalt saw blade because it had a removable blade, which I needed. And so this is brand new and don't need this. Okay, so here's the machine. This is an old drive. Let me unplug it. This is an old drive that my dad used in his wide belt sander. It was the motor that was geared down and progressed the table. So like those cabinet doors right there, they probably ran through that wide belt sander. And but that machine was replaced by a bought one. But he did make it himself. And it's connected to a shaft. And because this is just going to be a short-term tool, I just made 2 pillow blocks. No bearings, nothing. I just drilled a hole here and allowed some oil to leak in. It does soak into the wood, and it's going to last the need that I have for this. I did 3D print these collars. This is 3D printed, got it off Thingiverse, but it was parameterized so that I could make it the dimensions that I needed. I'm actually even needing that one because I have these 2 right here to surround this pillow block. And basically, I found some parts that have some bearings in it. Looks like some old gears, and some holes are put in there so that the gear could be attached to the wood so that this arm mechanism could be made. The same one is on this side, just rotated the opposite direction. And then these tighten onto the wood, and it basically makes a piston. That's really all it is. And because it's geared reduction, it's kind of strong. I don't know if that motor is going to last, but you know, this is just a quick one-day job. And then this piston goes around, as you saw. And then this is a guide to prevent buckling, because sometimes the forces in this sawmill do kind of get aggressive. I'm adding the vice grips just for weight because it just wasn't producing that much dust. And then I also sometimes I'll put these bungee cords on here to try to help give it some pressure. When I put my hand on it, it does help cut it a little bit. So yeah, it's not really worth I was gonna say it's not really worth editing the video. And then I use this board to keep the log at a 90-degree angle, and I put weight on it to try to keep it in place. And so let's plug it back in and maybe watch it. I'll probably want to remember this in 20 years or something. There we go. Pretty even cut. It's gonna be about 1.25 inches. And then sometimes I just put my hand down here, and if I give it a little bit more pressure, a lot more sawdust comes out. Sometimes it takes the vibration out of it. So, like sawing anything round, this kind of goes quick. Then it just takes forever to go through the center, and then suddenly it'll just catch up and finish. So actually, it only has a few more minutes left, and I'll have another one cut. But since I have a YouTube channel about making things, I thought I'd show just something that's not gonna live very long. And I'll take it all apart when I'm done making 20 of these things. Thanks for watching.